Hi, my name is Stephen Lee. I'm the founder of Sermon Audio, and I just want to give a little update on where we are with the Bob Jones project. I was on the phone late last night with two of the donors who are helping with this project, and personally, I had a little bit of a rough week. We had a child in the hospital, and we also had some challenges on the Sermon Audio side of things. But as I was talking with these two men, these two donors last night, they are businessmen in their own right, and one of them does a lot of shipping around the world of cargo. And he was telling me just this past week that one of their vessels in a foreign country, the entire crew just decided to go AWOL, and they just abandoned the ship, and they had to, he had to scramble and get a replacement crew sent out to there and get that taken care of, and that caused quite a bit of stir and disruption, as you can imagine. Another vessel in a completely different part of the world was caught in the high seas, and it was caught in a very bad storm, where they lost a lot of their cargo, and it was very disruptive. And they're still trying to pick up the pieces from that. But the other man, who's in a completely different line of work, he said that the recent cyber attack here in this country actually caused a bit of consternation in the work that he's in. And he works in the financial markets, and it was quite the event this past week. And I thought I was having a rough week, and these two men, and we were on the phone last night and for quite some time discussing the plan forward with Bob Jones. And I was in some part of the conversation, I stopped them, because I was quite amazed at the amount of dedication and the amount of energy and care that they were giving to this entire project. And I stopped them. I just asked them point blank, saying, I'm rather humbled and amazed that you all are so interested in what we are doing here at Sermon Audio. You all have your own businesses and your own lives to take care of. Why are you doing this? What is motivating you to do this? Neither of these men there's no financial benefit for them in this at all. So I just asked them, why are you doing this? Why are you helping us? One of them, he said basically, I'm not a preacher and I'm not an officer in the church, but I work in the markets and I know numbers and finances, and that's my gift. And I believe that I can use this gift for the kingdom. He says this is in part his way of fulfilling the Great Commission. He believes that what we are doing is important to get the gospel out to parts of the world where they don't have a gospel witness. He said things in the United States are not like they are in other parts of the world. In other parts of the world, and he would be familiar with many parts of the world, other parts of the world just do not have a strong gospel witness. Some parts of the world don't have a gospel witness at all. And so this is, in his mind, his way of using his gift to further the Great Commission and to be used in the kingdom. And I was very blessed by that thought. I was very blessed by that response. Here's a man who has tremendous gifts. These men are gifted men. They operate in an orbit that I'm completely not a part of, and yet they are keenly interested in using even their gifts for the kingdom of God. And I was very blessed to hear that. I was thinking in Malachi, I was reading in my personal reading in Malachi how the Lord was complaining to the children of Israel how they bring their lame and their torn and their sick and their blind to the Lord for sacrifice. They're bringing their worst. They're bringing their leftovers, their scraps. They're not bringing their best. And these men, they are bringing their best to the table. They're bringing all the skills of business and the finance to the table, and I am profoundly thankful to the Lord that God has his people everywhere, whether they are the preachers, whether they are the ones in business that are willing to use their gifts, willing to bring their best to the Lord. May God continue to guide us and bless us in this effort. Thank you.